finally back with Ben 10, this time Alien Force. I don't want to hear any more shit out of all of you, okay? I've been overloaded with the fucking messages. I'm done with it. Like, you almost made me not want to do this show. But, alas, we are here. We are watching Ben 10 Alien Force, the sequel show to the original show, which is really the cash cow for this whole channel, apparently. Apparently, I am Ben 10 now. This whole channel is about Ben 10 at the moment. It's been a while since we did Ben 10. Let me go back and check when my last Ben 10 video came out. It was a while ago at this point. 2 months ago. It's not been that long. Feels like it's been longer, but then again, I do record like 4 weeks in advance, so yeah, I guess it's been 3 months, which feels more accurate. But anyway, yeah, back with Ben 10. I wonder where we're gonna go from the last we've seen of Ben. I mean, granted, I did watch the movies. Race Against Time, not a fan of it, and Destroy All Aliens, which was kind of good, but I missed the original animated style. Bear in mind though, Secret of the Omnitrix was very good. Yeah, I think I'm ready to move on to something else now with Ben. I've heard that this show is a bit more mature, sort of. It can get a bit darker, and it has more straightforward storylines, which I felt like was played a bit with in the original Ben 10. I mean, season 1 had a good storyline going through from the premiere all the way to the finale. It had a good through storyline with Vilgax. Like, we introduced the first episode with Vilgax, and he wants the Omnitrix. Go through Ben getting it all the way to him using all of his aliens, and then to the finale where Vilgax finally comes for the Omnitrix and fights Ben. So yeah, good storyline there. Season 2, not really, didn't have a through storyline. It sort of did, kind of. I mean, obviously the finale was Ben versus Vilgax and Kevin, who Vilgax wasn't seen really. Not in continuity anyway, he wasn't seen at all throughout that whole season, so he must have just he must have just been drifting in space after he lost it in the first season. And then Kevin, we set up earlier in the season with just him being stuck on a ship after that very Thor Ragnarok episode with him being stuck with Ben and them having to fight together in a intergalactic gladiator arena sort of thing. And then he got stuck on the ship and then was just left out in space, and then we didn't see him at all again well, again, not in continuity, but we didn't see him again until the finale. Season 3 had a pretty good storyline. I really enjoyed it. It snuck up on you as well, which is what I appreciated, with the werewolf, the mummy, Frankenfreak and Ghost Freak. Ghost Freak, that was a huge shock to me. I think that's the most shocked I've ever been in that show, when he showed up again. Yeah, season 3 was a very good one. And then season 4 sort of had a through storyline. I mean, they introduced the Forever King in the first episode, and then he showed up for the final 2 episodes, in which they beat him, but he just discarded his armour and then left. So, yeah, he's still not been defeated, he's still out there, so we've got him to really sort out. Then there was the season 4 episode 10, which is not in continuity, sadly, but would have been a fantastic finale to that show, of Vilgax coming to Ben's hometown at the end of the summer when he's gone back to school, and then he beats Vilgax in his hometown, destroys him for good apparently, and everyone now knows Ben's the hero. So that would have been an amazing finale to that show, but sadly that episode is not canon. Most people consider Secret of the Omnitrix a finale, which is a decent enough finale, but it still leaves a lot of open endings. Whereas episode 10 was a very closed ending. Like, we're closing the chapter on this part of Ben 10. But now we're moving on. And I know Ben is a bit older in this show, as are all of them. I know Gwen's older. Well, they're all going to be older. If Ben's older, then Gwen's got to be older because they're the same age. They have the same birthday, apparently. How can you be cousins and have the same birthday? Like, Mum and Dad and Aunt and Uncle must have been particularly excited on the same night. So, yeah. It's just the way it is. Everyone's older now, and obviously it's not going to be set during the same summer, obviously, but I want to see how Ben is now that he has spent a few years with the Omnitrix. I mean, obviously, he was using it pretty well at the end of the series, but again, and he had quite a few aliens at that point, like close to 20, I think. So, he has a few aliens now, and he was using it pretty well at the end of the series, but he's had a few years with it now, I assume, at least 4 or 5 maybe. We'll see how he goes. So, and once again, this will be going on Patreon. Full length, $3 a month, and early access to 4 weeks in advance. So you're watching episode 1 now. If you want to see all the way up to episode 4, then you go over to the Patreon and you get $5 a month, and that's your early access. So you get 4 weeks early access, as well as the full length that you would get from the $3 tier. So you're getting your bargains worth for the $5. Or you can go over to the $10, in which you also get movie reactions. I haven't recorded a movie reaction in like 2 months now, so. But I do plan on doing one at some point for this month. It is June now, and yeah, we're on the 16th of June. I plan on recording one and releasing it before the end of this month. So, yeah. So, go over to the Patreon if you want those lovely little perks. But let's just get into Season 1, Episode 1, the premiere of Ben 10 Alien Force, starting now. Animation style seems the same.
You may speak to me.
Whoa.
We have found the source of the leak. His name is Max Tennyson. We've had trouble with him before. Then let this be the final time he troubles us. Destroy him.
There he is. There's the boy in the shirt as well. Go on, save!
I am going to show it to my grandpa. I guess that is sort of showing off.
New voice actor, I think.
Ben Tennyson, hi.
Julie, I know who you are.
He doesn't seem as
Bye!
he doesn't seem as showboat as he used to. Where is it? There it is. The Rust Bucket. Oh, I've missed the Rust Bucket. Whoa! Huh? Oh, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro! How did you take it off? You're not supposed to be able to take it off.
Peekaboo.
You just broke the window.
Oh, don't worry about the Omnitrix either. I have it, and it's completely safe. They'll never get their hands on it. Say hello to your cousin Gwen for me. Love you. Max out.
Max has the Omnitrix.
Not the Omnitrix.
There it is.
What are you trying to tell me, Grandpa?
They're looking for the Omnitrix. He's trying to lure them away just in case they found the recording. Hello, Gwen.
Hajime, fight.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Fred and Daphne from Scooby-Doo. At least that's what they look like, sort of.
So how's my favorite cousin?
Ben. Still undefeated. Compliments means you want something.
That's a good relationship. They're civil with each other now.
I used to love the Omnitrix. It made me feel special.
You know what?
What
It
changed?
wasn't the watch that was special. Remember how much trouble we had getting it off the last time?
Give it to me, now.
Or what?
Or this.
Hello.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Not fish face here, that's for sure.
Hey, the magic is back. I thought you cut him in half.
You're the legendary Ben Tennyson?
Don't
Guess
feed it.
so.
Don't feed his ego.
I thought you were just some kid who snatched it from the rust bucket. Guess I owe you an apology.
Are you sure?
There we we go.
I'm sure.
The Forever Knights, a group of criminals who...
Trade in alien technology. Yeah, I know. I've run up against them before.
They're supposed to show up here tonight to receive a shipment
Forever
of illegal
Knights.
alien tech.
Oh, nice car.
That's Kevin.
You know him?
Kevin Levin. He's got superpowers. I fought him all the time when we were kids.
He ended up trapped in the...
That's Kevin! You're not being very stealthy.
Hands above your heads, air breathers. By authority of the plumbers, you're all busted.
Hello.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
The other guys are behind us.
Please tell me those are the Forever Knights. They look sick. There's a fucking fly in my room. Fuck off!
It's hero time!
Oh no. What's he going blue for?
Ben!
Yeah. Gwen got shit. I love this jacket that Ben's got.
Come on!
Oh, well. Well, what use are you then? That's nasty. Oh god. Hello. Ooh!
It never did that before.
Upgrade?
I don't recognize any of these guys.
Yeah?
Under the circumstances, this one looks pretty good.
A whole new library. And new transitions as well. Look at this. What's going on here?
Fire.
Swamp fire. Ooh. What's this guy do? I know he smells bad, but apparently what else? Super strength, obviously, but what?
Fun this is. That tickles.
Ooh.
Hey! You guys are in so much trouble.
Oh yes.
Hey, Tennyson.
Hello.
What do you want?
Let's see. You trapped me in the North Void for all those years.
You did that to yourself.
Yeah. Well then. Okay. Are you gonna bitch out Kevin? Hello.
Hey, what?
Peekaboo.
This guy seems invincible. And fire powers as well. I mean, he's called Swamp Fire, but this first new alien, he seems more OP than most of the originals.
Kevin, people could be hurt.
You're in a lot of trouble, son. I'm giving you a chance to help yourself here.
What was
You
that?
don't have to convince me. Those guys ran off before I got paid. I'm happy to help find those deadbeats.
It's a wonder that all that weird food didn't kill him.
He's not dead! Stop making jokes about him!
Don't talk to her like that.
I'll talk to her anyway, You're right. I'm sorry, Gwen.
You're going to have to figure out how to get things done on your own.
Is that the premise of this show then? No Max?
Subtle. Nobody'd think to look for knights in here.
You didn't.
How do we get in?
Gwen?
How is Kevin just part of the squad now? Of course.
Maybe you should have brought a shopping cart. Sorry. Guess I'm just a little... paranoid!
Dragon! Dragons! Dragons. Oh my god! Right, let me wait till the voice cast, because they're all different. Voice talent, Ben. Yuri Lowenthal. Okay. Ashley Johnson as Gwen. Kevin and Forever Knight. Grace Sipes. Max. Paul Iden, still the same. Although, sadly, it doesn't look like we'll be getting a lot of Max from now on. Really setting up the idea that this show is about Gwen, well, Ben and Gwen going out on their own. I mean, I'm assuming Gwen's going to be on this trip as well. It can't be Ben on his own. He needs someone to talk to. Oh, Swamp Fire. D. Bradley Baker. Rich McGonagall's in this. This guy's got a last name as Pham. P-H-A-M. Pham. That's Julie. Okay. And that's the end of the voice cast. Right. Okay. What a setup for a new show. Entirely different tone. I'm liking it. Definitely seems much more mature. We've got shady business deals going on and everything. Grandpa's missing. We've got to sort out the mystery of where the hell he's gone. We've got Kevin involved in the squad now. Please make Kevin a fucking character in this show. Like, full-time character. I don't want to replace Max, but it was usually a team of 3 of Gwen, Ben and Max. If you're taking Max out, put Kevin in there. It'll give us a little bickering dynamic, because it seems to have gone now with Gwen and Ben. They're on much better terms. It was very pleasant to see them have a good relationship as well. It was very pleasant. I mean, naturally they would have grown out of the constant bickering that they used to be doing, but sometimes it got annoying. This was very refreshing, seeing them actually on good terms, on the same page with each other. I liked it a lot. I liked the natural progression of Ben as well. He's more mature now. He snapped at Gwen, and then when Kevin told him not to, he apologised. Ben apologised for it. It used to take like a whole episode. Like, imagine like Ben snapped at Gwen in the beginning of the episode. It would take all the way to the end of it for him to apologise to her, but he did it straight away in this. He is naturally maturing as a person. With the new voice casting as well, he seems like an older Ben. He almost seems like a different character, but I know it's not. I like this new progression. He's not going to be as annoying and childlike in this one, naturally, obviously, because he's a teenager now. Don't know how long it's been since the original show, but whole new category of aliens as well as an updated Omnitrix. It's shifted now. It looks more like a watch instead of this clunky thing. I mean, I love this design. I love this, but it's very sleek now. It's green. It's a green band and everything. But I think maybe if it's shifted now, maybe we should retire this. I'll still keep it, but maybe it's time to retire this thing. I mean, only saw one alien in this entire episode, and it was not in this, so we'll just place that over here in the retired section. I mean, it's still the Omnitrix, but I suppose I'm going to have to go looking for a new one on eBay or Amazon now. If I want to cosplay as Ben, I'm going to have to look for a new jacket as well. That jacket looks awesome. The green with the white stripes all over it. I like it. With the 10 on it as well. The branding on point. Lois, what purpose does he have to call himself Ben 10 now? I mean, his last name is still Tennyson, but there's not 10 aliens anymore, and he's not 10 years old either. So, what's the point? Speaking of which, the new alien that showed up, Swampfire, he seems OP. It looks like he's got the powers of 3 of the aliens from the old show. There's the super strength, so that can lend itself to 4 arms. The fire powers, that's heat blast. And then when he had his arm chopped off, it like something grew out of it and it connected back to his body. So that seems very Wildvine like. So it's basically Wildvine, 4 arms, and heat blast, only 1 alien. It's OP as shit. And we saw a lot of new aliens in the intro as well. New intro, of course, it's a new show, but yeah. I mean, it may be a new intro and everything may be very cool, but where was the old theme song? That theme song is iconic. It hurts to not hear it. Yeah, Kevin showing up in this episode. It looks like he's still in the villain. He's still in his villain stages, at least for now. anyway. He was trying to sell to... He was either selling to the Forever Knights or the aliens. Either one. If that was the Forever Knights, they look sick. They got badass armour and everything. He's a weapons dealer, apparently. So this show might be Kevin going from villain to sort of hero, which will be interesting, very interesting. I do regret that we don't have the Kevin 11 design, like of him, like as a sort of Frankenstein of all the monsters, all the aliens. I do miss that. Hopefully we'll see it again, because I missed it in this episode. Seeing Kevin is cool, but I want to see the Frankenstein Kevin. They introduced this Julie character at the beginning as well. Is this a possible love interest for Ben? Could this be the future mother of Ken 10? Because, I don't know, when I watched the Ken 10 episode, I assumed it might have been that Kai girl who, I don't know, I suppose was a furry. She had a fetish for Ben Wolf. So I assumed it might have been her, but it could be this new Julie character, possible love interest, which is something we've not... I mean, we did have it with Kai for that one episode, but this seems like something that could go on for the entire show, possibly. A love interest. So you're aging them up. You're making the storyline more mature. You're adding a bit of mystery to it. You're adding a love interest. This show has promise. A lot of promise. Ah! So exciting. How so exciting? Ooh! Ben's matured. He's got a love interest. He's got a new Omnitrix with thousands, well, it might be thousands of new aliens. Gwen's matured. She's doing badass with her magic now. Kevin has joined the team with a badass car. And a possible love interest between Kevin and Gwen. I sense the chemistry there. Ooh. Because I don't think we've ever really seen any interaction really with them in the original series. I don't think we ever saw a one-on-one conversation between them, ever. So, is that a love interest that's about to start, or is there history there that we've not discovered yet? Because considering that in the previous show they had no interaction whatsoever, you'd assume that she'd be a bit more hostile towards him, but no, she was actually trying to talk to him more calmly. It lends itself to there being history there. Oh, I imagine Ben's going to be completely approving of that relationship. I do like the idea of, because we saw him, when they got to the castle, we saw him trying to steal stuff. I can imagine that being a fun dynamic, of them going to all these nice, fancy, different places and him just trying to steal stuff and still be a bit of a scoundrel. And them having to keep him on the straight and narrow. I do like that idea. Because if any of you ever watched the Sonic Underground series, fantastic series, ended far too soon. It died a horrible death. But obviously Sonic has a brother and sister in that, and the little brother was raised by pickpockets, so every place that they always go, he's always trying to snatch stuff and put it in his pockets, and they have to keep telling him to put that shit back. But I imagine something similar here. Yeah. But now they're facing a fucking dragon. Where did the Forever Knights get a fucking dragon from? We'll find out in the next part, which I'll be recording. It's Wednesday now. I'll be recording that new thing, the new episode on Monday. Because Ben 10 is going to start coming out on Tuesdays. Then again, you... Actually, no, because I'll be releasing all the early access... The first early access videos when the first episode comes up. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this first episode, then all the way up to episode 4 is already available to you. Is it episode 4 or is it episode 5? Either way, the early access is already available to you if you're watching this on YouTube. So yeah, have fun with that. I'm happy to be back on this show. I hope you're all happy for me to be back on the show. I received so many messages telling me to get onto this show, and I understand why. But bro, I needed a break. I was doing Ben 10 for like 2 years. I needed a bit of separation from it. I needed to do some more stuff. I'm here now. I know you're going to be happy that I'm here now. I am here. I am watching Ben 10 Alien Force. And we're going to be continuing on with this show because it looks amazing. I really like it. Well, that's all we've got for this episode of Ben 10 Alien Force. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye! I'm happy to be back.